What's going on, THP? My name is Muchmore, and it's my honor to be asked back for the fourth time to help introduce you guys to Team THP, Team Our Time this year. They're heading back for the Grandaddy of Mall for the 12th iteration of the event, and believe me when I tell you, it gets better and better each time. So you guys have a lot to look forward to. Even if you know what's coming, you don't know what's coming. Um, let's get to the guys joining me today. We have a mix of long tenure and others just cutting their teeth here on THP. Let's start with the member who's been around the longest. Let us know how long you've been on the forum and how you ended up finding it. So, BluGold, let's go.
Joined the forum October of 2010. I was just starting golfing and was looking at equipment reviews, and I saw a contest on the Hackers Paradise to win a set of irons. And you had to become a forum member to qualify to even get your name in the hat. So I signed up for the forum, put my name in the hat. Didn't win the irons, but I'm still here.
And when was that again? Sorry, 2013?
October of 2010.
2010. Gotcha.
Yeah.
TrapGodEvan, what about you?
Yeah, let's see. I think I've been around since I think it's 2014. I'd have to double check. But yeah, I joined. I was in college, getting into golf, and just looking for a place to read more about golf and read about equipment I was finding places and all that. And so found it via Google search and joined and read along for a while, and then finally started getting more and more involved in these last few years.
Next up is the only name that I could possibly dax in this thing, WIB 081.
Hey, yeah. I actually found the forum back in sometime in 2023, similar to BluGold there. It was a contest. It popped up on Twitter then, now X. And I joined. Kind of was terrified of the whole forum experience. I talked to Muchmore about this a little bit. And I got back into golf. I have four boys. I'd taken most of the early 2000s off. Found you guys late May, early June, and just dove right straight in. And it's been, it's definitely up while I'm working all day, every day here at the house.
Same here. And then the newest member, Coulter.
Yeah, I joined in May, and it's been a wild ride on THP. It's been awesome. And I joined because a couple of other members highly recommended THP and told me I needed to get over here, so I had to jump.
Well, you're going to the Grandaddy, so it was a good decision, eh?
Oh yeah.
Since you're the newest member, I'm gonna go right back to you. What's the first thing you think about when somebody brings up the Grandaddy?
Unbelievable experience. I mean, I don't even know how to put into words how crazy it is to me, especially not ever having experienced following along or really knowing anything about it when I first joined up. So it's unbelievable.
So, since you haven't been a part of the forum since one has happened, have you gone back and read a bunch of the other threads?
Absolutely. So I noticed the 2025 Granddaddy thread, and I kind of just jumped in there a little bit, just reading through, and somebody said something about knowing the right side of the bus to get onto. And so I was like, well, what's this about? And somebody said, well, you'll have to go back and read through the 24 thread. And so I dove into the 24 thread, and I think on like page 325, it finally said left side of the bus. I was like, all right, I got it.
Well, interesting that you bring that up. You'll know later. TrapGodEvan, let's hear you describe what it's like to see your name on one of those you're going to the Grandaddy threads.
Yeah, it's incredible. I mean, I was sitting here at my desk and just working away, and then all of a sudden just get tons of notifications, and you kind of just feel at a loss for words. And it's like, all right, you just don't know what to say. I mean, I was like, all right, I gotta just show how grateful I am on the forum because first off, I'm incredibly grateful, but at the same time, it's like I already told my wife, I was like, because I went on two golf trips last year. I already told her this year. I was like, yeah, I probably won't go on one and whatnot. So she was fine with that. And then I was like, all right, I'm sorry, but this is the granddaddy. Like, and so it all ended up working out, and she was excited for me as well. But yeah, it's just unreal, and it's still unbelievable now.
When you log in and see all those notifications, do you think like do you guess like, oh my God, I'm going, or do you think you did something wrong, or what goes through your head when you see all those?
Yeah, this time around I really wasn't sure because it was like a decently long gap between when the contest was and when I was selected. So I really had no idea what it was for. I was like, maybe it's some testing thing I signed up for or whatnot. Um, Arbor Links, when I won the Shaft Up one last year, that one I kind of knew right away. But this one, I wasn't sure until I clicked into it and then saw that it was the Granddaddy and just kind of went speechless at that time.
Gotcha. WIB, your winning contest was about how to peak for the event. You used an acronym, GRIND. How's the grind been for the last couple of months getting ready for this?
It's been pretty good. Grinding helped me figure out what I was doing wrong with my driver. It left me late last year, and it was there for a hot minute this year, and then kind of gone again. And I realized the thing I decided to change was my grip. I went to an interlock from an overlap, and my right hand doesn't like to come over the top. So that's actually working now. So it's straight to a draw again. So that's been incredibly helpful. Um, but yeah, the grind is real. My iron swing is driving me crazy. It's not in bad shape, but it's just trying to get it better, and it's killing me.
Well, you got just over a month. Are you going to be peaking by then?
Oh yeah, oh yeah, yeah. I'm just trying to get a little less fade out of it than there's there. It's not bad. Just want a little bit less.
All right, the confidence is what we need. BluGold. For anybody who doesn't know, I know the timing of this event, or at least the timing of the announcement of this event means a great deal to you. Do you care to share?
Yeah, so uh, the original Granddaddy team dream, it was the Dream Team, was announced on March 5th of 2013. And I remember that day specifically because my son was born on March 4th, 2013. And I was sitting in the hotel or in the hospital room holding him when JB posted that there's the most amazing amateur event, the Granddaddy of them all, is coming this year with Callaway Golf. So as that event is announced, I'm holding my son. It's just the emotions of that entire scenario. So every year since then, that the Granddaddy has been announced and Granddaddy's coming back, and here's the captains and here's coming or who's on the team. Every announcement with every Granddaddy reminds me of that moment. So the emotional connection I have to just the experience of the selection and the event and the announcements, it's really overwhelming. And the fact that I get to be a part of it now and put my name into the history of the event, it means more than I can even express fully because of it's tied to the birth of my son. It's tied to just the history of this forum, of these people, of this community with Callaway Golf. And it's truly an honor that it means so much that I get to represent this forum at this event. And it's this, the weight of that is not lost on me. And I take great pride in that. I mean, it means that I take great pride in how much I care.
I was gonna ask a follow-up, but you pretty much said how much it means to you. I was gonna say, since you've been around since the first one, do you think this event holds like a kind of a pedestal spot for you since you've seen all of them?
Yeah, it's, I mean, the two events on the forum that are the two pedestal events are the Morgan Cup and the Granddaddy. I was on the forum when the first Morgan Cup was announced and followed along the very first time in the first iteration of that one. Callaway was involved in the very first Granddaddy, and I think, or I'm sorry, in the very first Morgan Cup. I think the second Morgan Cup as well. So it's the pinnacle event of the forum. The Granddaddy happens at the end of the year. Everything points to that week in California, and the joy that I've had being selected early in the process. I think I was selected March or April was when I was announced. So I've had a lot of summer to chew on it and take it in and do the best I could to represent that on the forum.
Well, since we've just been talking about the Grandaddy and that's what this is about, instead of making this video too long, it's time for what I hear is one of the most enjoyable parts of the video, rapid fire questions. If you've watched these in the past, the word rapid seems to mean something different to different people. So I'm going to ask you guys a question and you give the first answer that pops into your head rapidly, please. I believe in you guys. We're going to start with TrapGodEvan. So are you ready to go?
Yep.
5 questions, rapid fire. Who's going to ask the most questions at the roundtable Q&A?
Captain.
Who's most likely to win a kart race at ECPC?
Lefty in Wisconsin.
Which is more important at the hideaway, pro shop time or range time?
Range time.
Call your shot. How many ice shots will it take you to hit the gong? Rapid.
12.
Well, holy cow. Your aim must suck, buddy. Most likely to cause JDAX to combust.
Oh,
BluGold.
Coulter, you ready?
Yes, sir.
Who's going to bring the most vibes in December? And vibes is spelled with a Z, if that means anything to you.
Oh, with a Z,
Yeah.
Sandoval for sure. If it's a Z,
It is a Z. Who's most likely to cause JDAX to combust?
Cap,
Over, under 8 blueberry lemonades.
under,
Ooh. How many dividers is the proper number?
not 14, 6.
Left or right side of the bus when getting into the hideaway?
Left.
Hey,
Left. I got that one.
WIB, ready?
yep.
How many dividers is the proper number?
4.
Over, under 8 blueberry lemonades at the hideaway.
Probably over.
Most likely to be late for the bus.
Evan.
Over, under 7 breakfast sliders at the hideaway.
Probably under. I don't eat till noon.
Most likely to cause JDAX to combust.
BluGold.
All right, BluGold, you've been answered twice here. You ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Breakfast, since you've been around for the longest, you know this. Breakfast sliders or breakfast parfait?
No sliders.
Call your shot. How many ice shots will it take to hit the gong?
2.
Most likely to be late for the bus.
Evan.
Most likely to win the kart race at ECPC.
Lefty golfer.
And since you've been answered twice, most likely to cause JDAX to combust.
Oh, me.
Okay, you agree with them. All right, fellas, that's all I got for this time. I'm going to give you guys a chance to either talk some crap or give some thank yous. We know in the past the hideaway hosts, members of Callaway, they all could possibly be watching these, so it's your time to say a couple words before December. And just remember, if you talk trash, you got to back it up because we're only 1 in 10. So, BluGold, you're up.
First and foremost, back in 2014, I got to play with Jason Finley at a Callaway event, and I am thrilled that he is doing well. I'm sad he won't be playing, but I know that he will be definitely involved at this event. And Jason, if you watch this, I'm happy to see you. I'm excited to see you again, and I'm excited for what the world has for you going forward. To the members of the Hideaway, I cannot wait to see the cathedral that you guys get to call home. It's spectacular in every picture, and every story seems to make it grander than I can ever imagine. And because of that, I know that I'm going to treat it with the proper reverence.
TrapGodEvan.
Yeah, I just want to express how thankful I am for this opportunity, for all the work that goes into it on Callaway's side, and all the work that is put in just to make this experience great for us. And I just want to express my gratitude to not only Callaway, but to the members at the Hideaway, to THP, to everybody. Just incredibly grateful for this event and this once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to do something like this.
Coulter was next, but we're going to go UWIB.
Oh.
All right. Yeah, just like echoing everybody else, thank you to THP, Callaway, and the members of the Hideaway. This is incredible. I never in my wildest dreams would have ever thought that I would be involved in something like this. It's super cool. My kids are, I have 4 boys, 3 golf with me, and they are incredibly over the moon that I get to go do something like this. They are, one doesn't care about what equipment he has. The other 2 are Callaway homers like me. So it hits home for us pretty good. And we are going to do our best to bring that belt back.
We've had, before I move on to Coulter, we've had some family members join the forum during the Grandaddy, and it's been one of the highlights these past couple of years. Are they gonna join and follow you?
I'm going to try and convince my 16-year-old who likes to, if somebody's going to talk crap for the team, it's going to be that kid.
Sweet.
Yep.
Coulter.
Man, I really want to shout out to THP and Callaway. I cannot believe that I was picked for this, and I can't tell you how honored and excited I am to join in, and that y'all are trusting me with this opportunity. So I'm going to do the best I possibly can to be the best teammate and representative for the forum.
Awesome. Well, you guys went heavy on the thanks, which I expected. But you'll be able to say that in person here in just over a month. So I'm really excited for you guys. That's part 1 of Meet Team Our Time. I'll see another group for part 2. So thanks for watching, everybody, and thanks for you guys for joining me.